You described this last week as a monumental, almost Brexit-level event that's happening for Switzerland. What's going on?
It's crazy. Switzerland is voting on an initiative that could cap its population at 10 million, put that cap into its constitution, and this would mean that if Switzerland gets close to 10 million people in the country, the government would have to leave all, they call it population-driving international agreements. Those are the European Convention on Human Rights, the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, the Refugee Convention, and crucially, all the trade agreement that Switzerland has with the EU, which depend on the free movement of people. And if that is no longer guaranteed, then the trade agreement falls. And this would tank the Swiss economy. 60% of Switzerland's trade is with the EU. And if that would all of a sudden have tariffs again and there would be border controls, then that would really destroy the Swiss economy.
Why does Switzerland want to destroy its own economy? What's going on here?
It's extremely close. You would think, no, this is insane. No one would ever want to do this, right? But it's really close. It looks like at the moment in the latest polls, 52% of people are going to vote no to this initiative and 45% are going to say yes. So it is close. They link concerns about the environment, about overdensity, about overpopulation, about density stress. They link that with xenophobia. And xenophobia has a long tradition in Switzerland, and the far right has been very strong traditionally. For the last 30 years, it's been the largest party in the country, so this doesn't come out of nowhere. What is new is that now there is this link between ecology and nationalism, and I think that is the dangerous part about this initiative. Even if it is rejected, this is a new way for the far right, not just in Switzerland, but everywhere in Europe to mobilize. Switzerland has the third highest share of foreigners in Europe. It's 31% of its population are not Swiss citizens, and it's grown massively since 2000. The Swiss population has grown by 26% in the last 26 years, compared to just 2% that Germany, for example, has grown in the same time period. That's 10 million cap. It's not in some distant future. But you also have to consider that in the same time period, since 2000, Switzerland has gotten increasingly wealthier. Its wages have gone up, its wealth has gone up, individual wealth has gone up, and the foreigners, they no longer are just working in low-paying sectors. They are in the pharmaceutical sector, which is very big in Switzerland. They are architects, they are artists, and of course they're construction workers, and they're in hospitals. They're everywhere. Without these 30% of the Swiss population, Switzerland, you would not be able to go to hospital. You would not be treated there.
So when we start nearing this number, if this passes, practically, what does this look like?
So the opposition to this initiative calls it the chaos initiative because it's going to plunge the country into chaos. It's not really set in stone. What we do know is that these agreements, these international agreements that they call population driving, they would have to be quit. And what exactly happens when the 10 millionth and first child is born in Switzerland, no one can really say. But what is clear is that there will be very strict migration quotas. People would not be allowed to come into the country anymore, and Switzerland's fertility rate is declining.